Welcome to Chaos Cortec. Hey guys, welcome back. Boy, do I have a surprise for you guys today. Hey, so I know you guys can see the title and thumbnail and already know what this is, but he gets really excited about this type of thing, so just act surprised. It'll make him happy. We have a 3D printed R2D2. Before I go any further, I'd like to let you guys know that I have posted a survey, linked down in the description, so you guys can choose what my next project is. I've got a list of 8 different options on there, and all of these are something I kind of have an idea about. So take a second, go vote, and I'll make the winner, and then make sure you guys subscribe so you can come back and see the results. And I'll be posting regularly to keep you guys updated on the status of it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. Alright, so this is a fully 3D printed R2D2. And he's actually got some electronics inside. Now, I do want to put a quick disclaimer on there saying that this is not a fully completed project, so don't judge too harshly. But the 3D printed parts are completely there, just the electronics isn't completely done yet. And the main issue I ran into is the motors that I have to turn the wheels to make him move just aren't powerful enough. But he is controlled with an Arduino, and there's a Bluetooth module to allow me to use my phone to give him commands to do and stuff like that. And then he's got a servo that controls his head, so his head will turn and there's actually an LED here that will change colors and hopefully make him look like a real R2 unit. I've got some quick footage that shows him in action, so let's go take a look. Okay, so a couple months ago I set out to create this, and it's been quite a long process, but I've learned so much throughout. I basically started from scratch, just drawing on some note cards here. I've got probably 10 of them with different things on them. And the first thing I did was just kind of lay out the electronics, because I knew that would be the hardest part to fit inside of him. And then I just went online and found some reference images from like the movies and some different toys and stuff like that that show R2. I figured out how wide he'd have to be to fit all the electronics, and then I could figure out how high his body needed to be, and I just went from there, making everything proportional to that, and then we ended up with this R2 unit right here. So it's not perfect, but everything is pretty much to scale compared to the real R2D2. I think it came out really well. So from the note cards, I went to a program called Tinkercad, where I started to model him out. And then try to fit all of the gears and electronics and stuff inside of him. And that was quite a lengthy process, and I will actually put that at the end of the video, a really sped up version of it, so you can watch kind of what I was doing and see how I did this. And then from there, I went to print it out, and each of these pieces, there's quite a few different pieces here, and each of them took quite a while to print. Like this main body piece actually took 10 hours to print. The head took 6, and like the legs, the feet, and the little butt plate here they took 3 hours each. So and there's some more stuff inside. So I think total it was about 30 hours of print time, which is by far the most I've ever done on a project. And then after I had all of the parts printed out, I handed it over to my wife, and then she painted it. And high level, what she did with the painting is she sprayed it with a plastic primer to help the paint stick. And then she used acrylic paints to paint on like the blue that you see here and the silver, and I think she sprayed the silver on up here. And she did a really amazing job getting this painted. Here, I'll show you the sides so you can see the legs and all the detail down here. And then this is his backside. Alright, so while it's not perfect, I did have a lot of fun making this. I think it turned out really well appearance-wise. I just wasn't able to get the electronics fully working. I got them most of the way working, and he moved a little bit, just those motors just didn't have enough torque. If you would like to see how I put this together, I'm making another video that's going to be like the assembly process and stuff like that, and I will put that link down in the description and in the end card here. And you can also get the files for this on Thingiverse and Umagine and a couple other websites. I'll put those links down there as well. But I do have to warn you, I am still pretty new to 3D printing and electronics, so it's not the best design, and it is pretty difficult to put together and get working. So I do have to say, if you're going to tackle this project, you should have a fairly strong grasp of electronics and be able to work out some of your own issues because it's not easy to complete this. But since I wasn't able to complete it, and I can't really give a complete detailed instruction on how to get all the electronics and stuff inside of him, I will be modifying these files to make a non-electronic version of this, just in case you wanted to print out an R2 that you can just have on your desk or give to someone. It'd just be more of a display piece than a functional robot. And I'll put links to those down in the description as well as soon as I release them. Okay guys, well there you have it. 3D printed R2D2. Now, I said at the beginning of the video I have a survey up for choosing my next project, and I do plan on coming back to R2 eventually to finish him up and make improvements to hopefully make it a little bit easier and just better in general. But I've been working on him pretty much non-stop for the past 3 months, so I think I need to take a break from R2 because I can't look at his face anymore. It is pretty menacing, just saying. Okay, once again, there's a survey down in the description, and I'll probably put an annotation somewhere around here that you can click on. Go take the survey and give your input for what I should do next. If you have any questions or ideas for something I could do, feel free to leave a comment. And if this type of thing interests you at all, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be doing a lot more projects like this, and I have some other videos up that you can check out. I do a lot of 3D printing, electronics, and programming, and not all projects are this big. I do quite a bit of smaller projects and stuff like that. I'd love to have you subscribe so you can be alerted when I create new videos. I create at least 3 a week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes there will be more than 3. And so I will leave it at that. If you'd like to stick around, I will put up the footage of me designing this in Tinkercad, so you're welcome to watch that, and then I'll put a little footage of him printing afterwards. Alright guys, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. It helps me out a lot. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'm at ChaosCoreTech. And once you've done all that, check out some of these other videos I've made. Thanks for watching, guys.